does it have any meaning to the company? So we're going to be using it to run a fire employee column. What it means is that who are we firing? So we ran the test. Who exactly is supposed to leave the company? So we're going to be using a formula called or formula. So equals to or. Then you go to the safety test. You click on it, greater than 0.5. Then you give it comma. You click on company philosophy test, greater than 0.5. So you click on the financial skill test, less than 0.5. You can see the way I'm doing it. Then the drug test, you click on it, less than 0.5. So if you look at everything, it's the same, less than 0.5. Then you add your comma. So it's going to bring false, true, false. What this means is that we are saying that does Adini getting to be fired? Looking at all these are tests, so it's going to either say true or false. So we can see that some people were unfortunate, so they have true. People like Temitoko Yakubu, Velinda Messi. So now let's also conditional format it. Here we're going to be using equal to. Yes, we're going to be using equal to here. It's just to show the people that want. So here we just write true. Yes, we're going to be using true here. Just type true. So whoever is going to be fired is going to pop out. Yes, you can see now it pop out. So just click OK. So we're firing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 employees. We're firing 6 employees because their results test they didn't pass up to the standard. Do you understand? So you can see it. You don't need to be looking everywhere to know who you're going to fire. So these are the people you need to fire. So right now we're going to be doing you're going to be using the maximum formula, the minimum formula, and the average formula. The maximum, minimum, and average formula. So just I've written them here. So I'm going to move to the next value column. So I write equals to max. I'm going to click on tab button, then I'm going to highlight the first test, which is the safety test. I'm going to highlight it and click enter. So I'm going to repeat that same process for everything. Equals to minimum. I'll highlight it, and you need to be very careful here because whatever you highlight is what is going to calculate. So you do the same for average. Equals to average. Yes, you click on your tab button. Yes, click on your tab button, then highlight everything on the first column, which is the safety test. You can see it came out well. So now just highlight the results, then self-fill it all the way to the drug test. Mind you can see that the values are very different. So if you are having the same values, then it is wrong. So what you need to do is just copy one of it. Yes, you can just copy one of it and paste it in the percentage test that we've calculated. Then escape that one. Now self-fill it to drug test. Yes, you don't need to self-fill it to the fire employees because it doesn't have values like that. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to be changing this to percentage. So just highlight them and go to the, you see I first use dollars. No, we're not using dollars, so we're using the percentage format. So that is it. So we have all of them in percentage, while this one we just have them in values. So the next thing we're going to do right now is to insert our charts. You can see it's looking all good and fine. So now let's insert our charts. We go to the insert button. Yes, go to the insert buttons and you highlight the first test you want to use in the chart, which is a safety test. So you click on the insert. You see columns like clustered column. We're using clustered column. Yes, this is it. So you move it. Yes, move it a bit. Exactly. So just place it nicely beside your test. Then you can see that we just have numbers at the x and y. So it doesn't make sense like that. So we need to add the names to the test result. So just right click and select data. Yes, right click and select data. Look at it. It will come out like this. So you click on the edit option, you see it. So it's asking axis label range. So you come all the way to the first name and highlight it. Come to the first name, highlight it. You can see that it came out. Well, click OK. So and you click OK again. Yes. So you can see that it has written all the employees' name here, and you can see their results in chart. So we're going to do the same thing for the company philosophy test. Highlight it, insert button, ribbon, and then you choose the clustered column. So today we're just going to be using cluster columns since it's this very simple chart that we're working on. So you place it nicely. Exactly, just place it nicely. So change the chart title. Yes, you can change the chart title. This one is safety test. You can just erase chart title and then type in safety test. Just type it in and click enter. So and just leave it. Now we're going to change the second one. You clean the chart title. Yes, just clean the chart title and write company philosophy test. Don't worry, it's going to contain it. So just write company philosophy test. Yes. So if you're done writing that company philosophy test, it's just a way to differentiate the charts. So exactly. So you come out of the box, do the same thing, change these numbers to the employee's name. So you right click on select data, then edit, axis label range. You can see. So just highlight the range. You can see here it's already saying equals to Adenike Bello. So that's how you know. So click on OK and OK here. Now you have it. You can see the way it's looking nice. So now let's run the third chart. It's the financial skill set. So highlight, insert ribbon, the same clustered column. So just place it nicely beside the safety test. Anyhow you want to place it is fine, but I decided to place it here. So you can see it still has this number. So change the chart title to financial skill test. Yes, change it to financial skill test. Yes, just write it. Exactly. So you can just click outside. So for this you right click again and you select data. Yes, so you edit it again. Yes, edit it, go back to highlight the range. Here you have to be careful because whatever range you select is going to be involved in the chart. So click OK. Exactly. So we've done the chart for the first three tests. So we're not going to be doing the drug test because it's just true or false, just 1 or 0. So what's next? You can just bold this, your safety test, bold it to make it more distinct. Just bold it. Yes, bold it. make it look nice. So bold the company philosophy test title. Yes, we all know how to do that, so just bold it. And do the same for financial skill test. Bold it. So yes, we've done that. So for the maximum, you can bold it too. The minimum, bold it. And for the average, bold it. See the way it came out well. It's looking nice. Yes, we're done. I hope we learned one or two tricks from this video. So just keep practicing and it'll turn out well. Thank you.